So I have never done this entirely from scratch before. I've made stock, God, more times than I can count. But in terms of making matzo balls, I've always used like Manischewitz or Streitz mixes. So this is going to be a bit of a new one for me, but that is coming later. For now, we're just going to make stock. Stock's easy. Take a celery. Cut most of it down. We're saving a little bit for later, because I'm going to want some celery for the finished soup itself. Onion. This is traditional French stock, because you're using the mirepoix. You do want the skins. There's a lot of flavor in there. You're just gonna boil the piss out of it. Onion. The other onion is actually for Sunday. And then carrots. So when you're actually working in restaurants, so stock is a leftovers sort of thing. So when you take an onion, normally what you do is you take the top off. You won't cut the root. Split it in half. You'll peel the first couple of layers off. In a lot of restaurant kitchens, you'll take that and you'll set it aside, and it'll just sit in a container in your walk-in until that container gets full enough, and that'll be peels from carrots, ends from leeks, just about any aromatic vegetable. The stuff that doesn't go in the actual dish just goes into a bin. When it's full, you make stock with it. Because that stuff is not great for being on an actual menu dish, but it's fantastic for cooking flavor out of it into stock. So it reduces food waste. Hey, Sully. Hey, Beep. Hey, Vamp. Vamp gets the enjoyment out of this. For anyone who may be a little bit squeamish, I am going to be breaking this down. So if you want to see how to break down a chicken to make stock, stick around. If you don't, you have been warned. Hey, Young. Ah, hiking. I'm planning to go out for a hike in the woods tomorrow to start breaking in my hiking boots that we got for the Hawaii trip. Okay. Now, the other fun thing, so I found rendered chicken fat, which is schmaltz, very common ingredient in a lot of Jewish cooking. Kind of takes the place of butter. For the wings, just kind of cut in, see where the joint is, slide your knife right between them. Wings, you can keep them. I use wings mostly for stock. For the legs, cut in to separate, and again, that same thing. Push the joint so you can see, and then just, why are you not cutting? There we go. Knife through the joint. I just cut the loose skin here because it makes it a lot easier to do that. Then we can see. Ta-da! I think there's a lot of flavor in the legs, and I'm not a huge fan of the leg meat. I know, kind of heresy. So I just stick them in the stock, or sometimes I'll save them for slow roasting. Now, if I wanted to, and until I found the schmaltz at the store yesterday, this is what I was considering doing. There's a lot of fat that's in this skin. So you can just take this, pull it up. It doesn't stick very much to the breast side. It sticks a little bit more to the back. But there's just like a thin membrane you have to peel off. And in order to make schmaltz, you'd take that, cut it down into pieces, toss it in a little bit of water, and then boil it until you cook off most of the water and you're left back with the rendered chicken fat. But I like that to go into the stock. And we found schmaltz, so I don't need to make schmaltz. This is probably the most disgusting part of it. This is a lot of your flavor in stock. That backbone is so much bone, and that's where you cook everything out of. You just kind of pull it. The smaller chicken comes apart pretty easily. And then cut down along the backbone, well, along the breastplate, and then cross. Chicken breast. Sometimes finding that line can be so much fun. I am right-handed, so it's a lot easier for me to do it on the left side of the breast. This goes in the stock. And for this, usually I'll split that bit off. Butterfly. Sometimes this tendon is a little bit sizable. More or less just peel it out. Throw anything that isn't the most appetizing. This is a fun part of stock. If we don't want to eat it, we just throw it in the stock. It'll boil, and then cook its flavors out, and at the end, you just check everything. And then I'm just going to stick a bunch of water into there and get that going. And I'm going to mute while I do that because I'm also going to wash my hands. And how long it took me to fill this container is why a lot of kitchens have water spouts over their stoves. I'm gonna get a bowl for that and bleach spray for the stovetop, or for the cutting board. If I can remember where it is. I'm saving that chicken for later to go into the actual soup. There it is. I want to crank this up pretty high to start because we want to get this up to a boil before too long. I don't know why I washed my hands and then went and touched raw chicken. That just means I have to wash my hands again. This is going to be going into something that's cooked. That needs to be washed. This needs to be opened. Look, sometimes I make questionable decisions. I think my goal was to not have to touch the chicken again, and that didn't work out too well. Hi. That needs another spray. There. Okay, I'm gonna prep. No, I'm gonna clean my knife. That's next. Hey, scrap metal. We've got a batch of chicken stock going on the stove. We're gonna prep some of the add-ins for the soup, and then we're gonna work on the matzo balls. Hey, Dragon Girl. That should be good there. So I just want nice chunks. We don't want to cut them too small because we're going to want to cook these for a bit. We're going to make the stock and then we're going to strain that out. And that's going to go into a smaller pot. And in that smaller pot, we're going to take this stock. We're going to cook the matzo balls in the stock with this. Probably some of the parsley. But we want these to cook in the time it takes the matzo balls to cook, but not to fall apart. So we want decent chunks. I do need to get the matzo meal made pretty soon because that needs to soak. Matzo meal will take an hour or more to soak up the liquid so that it can actually be shaped. So, you know, if I was smart, we're gonna divert. I'm gonna do the carrots after I need to get the matzo meal made now. I always try to put it on as one stack, and it never works for me. I was gonna buy matzo meal, but my store did not have any matzo meal. It only had matzah and matzo farfel. And I wasn't about to pay more for matzo farfel and still have to break it down. So we bought matzah. Matzah is an unleavened cracker because for Passover they did not have time to wait for anything to leaven. One of the more interesting things I saw as I was doing research on the process of making matzo meal and matzo balls from scratch was people arguing over whether baking soda was permitted for Passover. And those people fundamentally do not understand the difference between a chemical leavener and a biological leavener, and why one of them is permissible and the other isn't. Baking soda is a chemical leavener. It produces carbon dioxide and leavening through the addition of heat and usually the right acid balance. Yeast is a biological leavener. It just needs the right environment and time. You do not need time for a chemical leavener, so it is permissible. Archon likes to figure out why rules exist and get to the base of them. The reason you can't have bread during Passover is because that uses yeast, a biological leavener, which takes time, and the Jews fleeing did not have time to allow their bread to leaven. That argument does not apply to baking soda, a chemical leavener. So you can use baking soda to make your matzo balls fluffy. I'm not. I'm using seltzer because I think it's more interesting. But just to explain why to the people who apparently on the internet who are writing articles about making matzo balls and apparently don't understand why baking soda is permissible but yeast isn't. Oh, I also say fuck it, we ball. I don't really care about adhering to millennia-old rules for the sake of it. I just like to understand logic and see if there is logic. There is logic. So we just gotta break this up enough that it'll stick in there. My dad's running joke growing up was if he wasn't constipated before Passover, he was after. Because this stuff is dry and will bind you up. Muting cause food processor. Matzo meal. Food processor in like a minute of your time, and you turn matzo into matzo meal. This whole thing, I used less than half of it, was $4. That much farful was going to be $7. Hey, Crowley. I need measuring cups for this bit. Because I need to know how much matzo meal I have. Because there's a basic formula here. And I should know how many eggs I have. The answer is 10. I'm fine. Yeah, matzo meal. That wasn't so hard. Half. One. Yeah, cup and a half. Cup and a half of matzo meal. So, cup and a half of matzo meal is 6/4 cups, which means 6 eggs. That seems like a lot. Yeah, every egg, 1/4 cup of matzo meal. That's a cup and a half, that's 6/4 cups. Oh, I had 8. I'm still fine. I should work on my counting, but... 6 eggs. Uh, 2 tablespoon of fat, so 6 tablespoons of fat, which is 3 ounces of fat. So, a little less. Where is my tablespoon measure? I have no idea. That'll do. 3 spoons of this is... Yeah, quarter cup matzo meal, 1 tablespoon fat, 1 tablespoon liquid, 1 egg per. Do not make seltzer. So this is just plain polar seltzer. No flavors. This is going to be our leavening agent. I'm going to do a very basic matzo ball, so no like weird flavorings are going to go into this. A lot of times people will put like dill or parsley into it. I'm going to put a little bit of parsley, but more parsley is going to go into the soup when we actually cook the final bit. But we do want nice healthy pinch of salt. This is going to look extremely wet when we first mix it up. But this is going to go into the fridge for like a good hour. If I thought ahead and melted the schmaltz down a little bit, I wouldn't be agitating this quite as much. But I didn't, so I'm trying to break up the schmaltz while I do this too. There's that. We're going to take a little bit of parsley. You can go there. Trying to figure out where I'd put the base of the food processor. Like, even in the 2 seconds we let it sit, you can see that it started to firm up a little bit. And in about an hour in the fridge, this is going to really firm up. We're going to be able basically take this by hand, form it into balls. And go from there. That'll be our matzo balls. That mini fridge does not have room in it. Okay. This was probably my concern of the day, was whether this would be able to make stock. What's the max? Max is 1800. Okay. Okay, we got the celery prepped up. Now we gotta make some carrots. I like to leave my skin on because I'm not afraid of it. Also, it's a good snack. Okay, yeah, we're starting to get some bubbles in this. So same as with the celery, we don't want to go too thin or too thick. We want to cut it on the bias to get more surface area. And that just means at a diagonal. It's a fancy term that doesn't mean that much. And we'll touch the last of the root in with the stock. No sense letting things go to waste. Okay, that's gonna go in later. Gonna put a little bit of parsley in with the stock. We want to build flavors onto each other. And then we're going to get that out of the way. Pull that off. I'm gonna go digging through there for some more stems. We're gonna put all the stems into the stock too. But this is gonna go when we make the soup portion of it. I'm not gonna cut this very fine because this is gonna be more of a garnish. A little bit of that will go into the soup. At that stage, a little bit will go into as a garnish. This is a godsend if you're making stock, especially chicken stock. Because you can kind of see it a little bit. I'll pull it more under the camera so you can see a little bit better. But all that little, like, white scum, that's impurities that are cooking out of the bones. You want to skim them off. And this tool is fantastic for doing that. At first they start white. Later on, they'll go a little bit brown. You just want to keep skimming them off. Because you don't want that in the final product. And yeah, now it's mostly waiting for the stock. Ordinarily I make the stock ahead, but this kind of let me show off the catch-all nature of stock. You just... This has flavor, but not the best texture. Chuck it in. Everything's gonna cook out. As long as you've got that core of the chicken, bones, or whatever kind of stock you're making. Beef, pork, fish, lobster. Lobster isn't bones, it's shells. Shrimp. Anything that has bones or like a hard exoskeleton you can make stock from. But those bones, for like Western stock, it's usually carrots, onion, celery. I've seen like a lot of Chinese chicken stocks are ginger, scallion. There's one other. It's just like ginger, green onions, and I'm blanking on the last one. It might just be ginger and green onions. Yeah. Chicken, ginger, and green onions or scallions. Yep. Once this comes to a boil, it's going to take about an hour. Now the question now is, do I go play a game for the next hour? Because we're just kind of in a holding pattern now. It depends on how good your burner is. But usually somewhere within half an hour. I just don't have the highest trust in this burner. It also doesn't help that I started from cold water, because that's my preference when making stock. Just kind of the way I was taught, that you can... I contemplated starting it on the other burner. On the full stove. The issue there is it's further away and it's harder for me to keep an eye on it. And I do need to keep an eye on it to remove the scum as it cooks up. I mean, this is getting a lot of steam coming off of it now. The question becomes, what do I play? I'm getting excessively close to being done with the chest creation for the first two expansions, at least food-wise. And that's something that's relatively easy to put down when I need to do other things. Yeah, I'm thinking some Dreamlight while we wait for the stock to cook. Also, that's changing to that scene is on my touch portal, which, you know, makes that a lot easier. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of doing. I just need to, like, do some rearranging and hope that my computer doesn't shit itself. If you're in the mood to hop into chat, I'm not gonna tell you not to. Yeah, I should keep the cloud save. Will my computer let me? I thought I said continue. I'm just shifting over. There. Yeah, I gotta let this chicken stock cook. Waiting for the game to load. I'm not on a scene where they can hear you yet. I need to shut this computer down tonight. You're not even saying anything. Yeah. Gotta let the computer rest. Can you change scenes? Oh my god. You wanna try talking now?
No.
Oh, that's fascinating.
What is?
Ah, god damn it. I know what's going on.
What's going on?
And it's a real problem.
With your game or with the stream?
Chat should be able to hear you, but I currently can't because I did something stupid to my computer a bit ago.
Okay, well I can hear myself on stream, so. Hi y'all. I'm getting over being sick, so if my throat is scratchy, I apologize.
That also explains why I couldn't hear the... Can I hear anything now?
I don't know, can you?
Nope. My cable input is broken, and in order to fix that, I need to restart my computer, which means that I need to go...
I mean, do you hear your own stream? Can you hear me through stream? Or would that be too annoying?
I am trying to fix it so I can hear you, but my computer is being aggressively slow.
Oh no.
But there.
You gotta let it sleep.
Yeah, I know. I can hear you now, though.
Okay. That's the important thing.
Okay, what the hell am I doing? Step 1, water. Crap.
You have finished Star Path, yes?
Yeah, I did that weeks ago.
You couldn't have done it more than a week ago.
Okay, I did it all week ago.
Don't you just love summer?
Routine duties. You literally could not have completed it until the last week of the routine duties came out.
Well, with
They're
the
making they're making some interesting changes to the next Star Path. And how routine, like what routine duties unlock. And it sounds like they're replacing the bonus rewards with something called Vault rewards.
It doesn't sound like that's visually what
That
they're
is
doing.
what they're doing. But the thing is, in the promos that they've posted so far, they say that the Vault rewards are previous Star Path items, and they're giving like people a chance to earn those items. However, all the items that we've seen are actually recolors of the Star Path, previous Star Path rewards, except maybe one. The base marigolds look the same to me, but every other thing. Oh no, lag.
Yeah. I'm really hoping...
You can temporarily put your graphics down, maybe, and that'll help.
No, my computer is struggling.
Well, I know it is. I just thought maybe some less intense graphics might help, at least.
It's not the...
Oh, don't be
I
keep
don't
the
think
game
it
playable.
will.
Okay, that's up to you. Anyways, yeah, they all seem like recolors, which are technically different items. So I'm a little confused because you're not really earning the same a previous item in the game. You're earning a different color of it. Some people might not care.
I did
Some
not
people...
talk to you, you silly squirrel. I wanted to open
No,
that.
blue chest. But anyways, I'm excited because I love a good recolor, and they look like really good recolors of some of the items. Like there's this one winter branch arch that was in, I think, the Royal Winter Star
I don't
Path.
know why I picked that up.
And they're making like a spring version of it,
Take that.
which looks cute.
My big focuses are these.
Yes, the egg extravaganza is going on
Well,
right now.
these damn things. I need
Nice ones.
that blue flower. I need the blue falling
Oh,
penstemon.
yes.
So let's go.
Whoa, what's the ew flare?
Ew.
Ew. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm fine with it, but, like, be honest about what it is.
Skimming real quick.
Like, the Star Path, the main Star Path gives you plenty of new items, so I'm fine with them offering items, like previous existing items, that maybe some people didn't earn in the Star Paths previously, but, they're not actually that. My issue is more with, they're saying it's one thing, but it's kind of not that.
They're giving us less things, less new things, except they're really the same amount of new things, because the not new things are just recolors, which are gross, as a rule.
I mean, I don't think so, because there's actually some really good looking ones that I do want.
I'm just
Maybe
saying,
I'm biased.
as a rule, recolors are gross, because they're low effort.
I don't know. I feel like
Okay, so basically...
there's lots of items in the game that have different color versions of them, and we don't consider those to be recolors.
1,
I
2,
don't know.
3, 4,
Yeah, how many
5.
do you have left?
I need
Are
5
so you're
more.
working on fish. So you finished
Fish.
veggies.
I finished veggies. I finished fruit. I finished proteins.
You finished all the ingredients,
Yes.
right? Except for the fish.
Yeah. Fish
So
is
you
the
still have
last
to do
ingredient.
fish. Have you done any of the flowers yet, or is that just gonna be your last?
I don't know. Have I done any of the flowers, guys?
Oh, never mind. I see.
I'm all the way to white lily.
The
But yeah.
blue tables
What about them?
make me think of Rift in Time, but I know they're all base game. Finding a table to fit those stupid 6x6 flowers.
I have opinions about the bromeliads. Okay.
They really
what
have
are
to
we
resize the
up
footprint on those.
to? That's the sandworm. I'm updating my spreadsheet because I've done a lot
then
since.
Once you finish, you haven't started Rift Flowers yet.
No,
That's all
but
base
that's
game.
not.
That's not a rule. You have to finish your.
What do you want, man?
So what? You basically just have to finish the chests for the fish, and then you are willing to do your recipes for Rift.
Yes.
Okay. And there's a lot of really good recipes that came with Rift. So.
My big issue with that is that I do need to get some of the fish. Functional items, pretty flower basket. Boom. Why's it gotta use the flowers I need?
Because the game knows, and it hates you.
Wally, where'd you go?
When there was that routine duty for picking up
Molly?
softwood and then selling it, I was like, oh, he needs that though. Why?
There you go. Here.
At least it's only one basket. For some reason, I went into this thinking it was like 3 baskets.
It's one basket
every single day.
a
It's one
day.
Basket a day, yeah, but you don't have to do them daily.
Yeah, but it's like the easiest way to get the new eggs, and then the... What I do need is... do you know where the... Brain. The vegetable seed.
Oh, it will be. Is it on refi? It might be on refined materials.
Ah, there it is.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
And these are the ones we randomly find. I need to grow 100 of these, all told.
Yes. Yeah. There's 3 rabbit companions you can get from this.
Mm-hmm. I said I was 2. I'm marking things off. Patience, while, but the milkweed, I had them out of order, so I don't have a chest for them yet. Fruits
Hello,
all done,
Amy.
grains all done, seafood, spices.
Amy says hello.
Spices and herbs are all done. Okay. Hi, Amy. Okay.
Hi.
Back
Who's
to
a pretty
the
girl?
plaza.
Who's a pretty girl?
Vamp.
Aww.
Oh, I have good news though. We're boiling.
What? Woo! Boil! Soup! Is it soup yet?
It is working on becoming stock, which is the first step towards soup.
Soup.
So in about an hour, the chicken stock will be ready, and then we're going to convert this into a smaller pot.
I love Max. Hi, Max.
And we're going to...
Oh, also, we're getting Miko, and I'm very happy about that. I
Miko's
was
just
worried.
like freebie,
I was
isn't
worried because one of the. I was worried because one of the classic raccoon companion that you get from the Forest of Valor looks.
We're also getting
not
Percy, but he's
it
a
doesn't-
premium shop.
It doesn't look like Miko, but it's close to Miko. So I was like, will they bring Miko? And then yes, he was in the promo images. I'm so happy. He looks so cute.
I want to know what Percy's going to do. Okay, I want...
Probably, if he's in the premium shop, he's going to collect wood.
I didn't say it.
Because it seems like every
He's just
wood
maxed
collecting
out.
dog is only. I don't understand. I don't know why collecting wood is the thing.
Foraging,
But I don't know.
sadness, no.
Percy
Fighting,
was also a very
well,
pampered
digging.
dog who
Do I have anyone who's
probably
not
never
maxed?
played fetch with his owner up until he became a
Sully.
free pupper.
Sully,
So
there.
I don't know. I don't know. There's supposed to be a bundle, but yeah, he's premium shop, I think.
Ready to make some laughter?
Depending on what he is, I might
Save
pick
up for
him
him,
up.
pin him.
I mean, I'm gonna have, what? 4,000 left?
Oh, okay.
But also...
I want that jester costume that's in the shop. This week's Dream Snap theme. Usually they put stuff in the shop that caters to the theme, and there are some things, but the new items don't really fit the theme. Anyways, the Dream Snap theme is basically
Did I just walk over to
make yourself
Sully and not say hang
look
out
like
with me?
you're small. What? No, I don't think you
P.
did.
Sullivan at your service.
Let's hang out. There we go. Did I get distracted in the middle of it? Probably.
Probably.
You just don't know
Oh, I forgot that Alice changes
You know what I'm
sizes
gonna
just
do
randomly as she's
while I'm
walking
thinking
around.
about it?
What?
There.
Yeah. I don't know how many I can give you. You tap me out. I gotta go collect more.
Rude.
I will do my best. I will collect them.
I think I need like another 30 total.
So there's companions will give you flowers. There's flower collecting companions, but there's no villagers. Even though flowers count as a foraging item in the collections menu, your foraging villagers do not duplicate flowers for you, and it's very annoying.
What I wish is that in these, you could just set like, all I want is 2 specific combos. I wish there was a quicker way to change your companions, basically.
So your companions get saved in your presets.
Yeah,
Like,
but
the
I don't.
the whole everything, the whole outfit. Yeah, you can't. There's no way to set a preset so that it only changes your companions on you. But you can set it. Like, yes, it will also change your whole outfit and everything, but you can set it, and your companions will get saved in your presets. So if you don't care that much about what you're wearing when you have those companions on, you can do that. But yeah, it'll change everything. Your accessories.
Don't look
Your
at my
tool
dream snap
skins.
for this week. It was exceedingly low effort.
Well, that's because you had the crud, and sometimes you just gotta go with the low effort one and take your free
Max.
300 moonstones.
Can you stop yelling at um
Jafar?
Jafar? Yeah. Stop yelling at Jafar and pick up the wood.
You know, I asked you about putting the stock pot visible on camera, but you don't even have it on screen.
Is this? Oh, that's fun. It's
Oh,
apparent.
hello. We have 2.
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
Is the steam making it so white washed out?
Yep.
Oh. Oops, maybe putting it directly under the camera wasn't a good idea.
I'm probably gonna have to wipe that off. I'm gonna shift it a little bit. Steam's not going directly up. Then
That way, you're still in the food and drink category, so at least
I shouldn't
anybody.
be.
Oh, did it? Maybe it just didn't refresh on my screen. What's the command to see what you're? What is it? Oh, I thought there was a command you could do that would like.
Is it category?
No.
No. I know title, but try game.
Yeah, it still says food and drink when I do that.
I love when that happens. Like, I definitely double check this.
My flowery dream snap, the one I posted in Discord, that was just me in an enormous field of flowers with my little bee companion, got 4,000 moonstones. I was very excited.
Okay, that was interesting. It's apparently outputting a response to the command twice, and one of them takes a little bit longer to update than the other.
Oh.
Because the first time I ran it, it's like, one of them, you are still in food and drink. The other, no, you're in dream.
The fishy green eggs, those are in those purple ripples, FYI.
The purple? Purple? Oh.
Purple.
I like purple.
I know.
Wait. Am I gonna catch an orange fish out of this?
Oh, I actually don't know. I've never tried fishing an event ripple
Nope.
with...
Gave me the egg.
Good. Egg.
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 I need to plant these.
The new lamps for the event, the egg lamps. Everybody's making fun of them because they look like an adult toy.
Like butt plugs?
Or like those egg vibrators.
Oh. Yeah, that
or butt plugs.
would make sense too.
Yeah.
They probably don't have a flared base though.
They do not have the flared base.
EMP
well, I
guy
mean,
says
they're on
no.
they're on like a stone
No, EMT guy says no.
Pedestal. There's also a pastel egg-shaped cooker,
Yeah, I saw that.
which is actually pretty neat because the top of it kind of it's actually like got a hinge, and it will, when you go to use it, it'll like the top will like come open, and like I don't know, I thought it was neat the way they animated it.
Do I have any quests that I care to do right now? That one's would be interesting.
Your goal was well, your long-term goal was making the chest. What do you need for the chest? You're still making tables or just chests?
I'm still making tables. I think I need like 1 or 2 more of the tables for the base game flowers.
And that's stone and wood, and then the chests are wood and flowers?
No.
No?
The tables are dry wood and... Oh, I don't need any more tables for the non-flowers. I need tables for the flowers still, though.
At least not yet. Not through Rift in time. I've been decorating my storage island.
Yeah, we're
little
currently...
pieces at a time.
So currently we have enough wood and stone to make 3. I said 5. But then I need dry wood. I'm sure I have plenty of dry wood at this point. And blue star lilies. Or blue lilies? I can't remember which
Hi,
they are.
Snack.
Hi, Snack. I can't hear
We're
sound
waiting for-
alerts today because I broke things.
We're waiting for stock to cook. Then we make
It's
a
in the
matzo
bottom
ball
corner.
Yes. Not centered, because the steam was fogging up the camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was interesting to come back to. Damp told me to put the stock on camera and then it's just like fogged up. I should go into...
I can smell it. I can smell it out here, and all I've had today is a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
I'm
so
making your...
I'm...
Look, you're sick and
starving.
I'm making Jewish penicillin.
Exactly. So I am feeling a lot better.
Oh, the glowy things, those are memories. Are they in the collection? Yeah. So they're like... Where are they? Come on.
Pieces.
Come on.
Memory pieces.
Here. So like these, you'll get them for digging, gardening, fishing, cooking, removing night thorns. And depending on the color of them, will tell you what you did to get them.
No, the color doesn't... No, that's not true.
Really? Because I've always seen their color be dependent on the action you were performing
No,
when
I've
they popped
definitely gotten different colored memories doing the same activity over and over and over.
out. That's not my memory of it. But
But no,
But-
there's usually a star path quest, multiple star path quests, which are like limited time events that require you to open up memory orbs.
And
So.
memories are like a random chance. So a lot of people in between events will just leave memories on the ground to pick up on the next event.
Yeah, because they don't go anywhere. They stay there indefinitely, so.
We're not producing very much of this scum anymore. And we're definitely getting a nice gold color on the stock.
Yay!
So yeah, next ad break is when I'll switch back. Because we went into an ad break just before. So this has got a chicken back, chicken legs, chicken wings, chicken breastbone, onions, carrots, celery, and parsley stems. We're gonna use
Now,
that.
When
Yep.
you've made, how long does stock take to cook? You said it was how long after it starts boiling?
Chicken takes about an hour, pork takes about
That's
6, beef takes about 8. Veg is
Okay,
like
'cause
pretty quick.
'cause
I give
swear
my
you
chicken
made
stock
chicken
longer.
stock- Okay, I was gonna say because you make chicken stock
The
pretty regularly, and I feel like it always takes way longer than an hour.
the marginal additive quality for each minute after the first hour is really low. It's mostly done after an hour. But like pork and beef stock are all-day processes. I'm also
dug up
very
my entire
lazy
beach.
in that I just like to leave things on for a while. You dug up your entire beach. Did you need sand?
Well, not sand, but I wanted to fill up
That's
my inventory.
unfortunate because it's everywhere. Get used to it.
Well, let me finish. I did need sand, but
Hey,
indirectly.
Bewitch.
I wanted to build up my inventory of glass and empty bottles. So I needed sand to craft the glass to craft the bottles. So, yeah, I dug up my whole beach and still don't have enough sand, but I am working on it.
I have good news.
Yes.
I found an egg.
And her so the first glimpse of Pocahontas that we got in like the very first promo, she did not look good. I was very worried. But in the video that came out this week of the little teaser, her character model looks amazing. I'm so happy. She looks so good.
Percy looks better.
I'm excited. I wasn't sure if they'd bring both Miko and Percy. I'm kind of sad we don't get Flit. Maybe Flit will come sometime in the future, but they already have dogs in the game, so not bringing Percy would have probably been
They
weird.
already have
We already have
hummingbirds,
raccoon-
really.
They don't have hummingbirds. They have sunbirds. They're
They're
different, but yes,
basically
like
the same thing.
yes. I actually have one of my sunbirds named Flit. One of the ones that's like kind of close to color-wise to. I actually named it Flit. I also have the classic raccoon named Miko. I'm gonna have to rename Miko.
Ursula and Scar are apparently plotting something.
Oh my gosh! A tiny Percy bubble bat. That would be so cute. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And that star path looks really fun too.
The
It's
chicken
all
managed to be
nature
dry.
stuff.
Slow cooker. Yeah, that's bizarre. My first thought would be that it was overcooked. And that your heat was too high, but
Oh, doesn't anyone here know how to have fun?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that would.
You just have to try again.
I mean, generally when you cook chicken, the liquid is gonna cook out of it. I would guess you probably just overcooked it. But drying something out and braising is, impressive.
Impressive.
I did not hit that button. Yes, I know, the game
Would you
disagrees.
like to water your mining node?
Will that do anything? Oh, apparently I was... Okay.
Also, I started playing Pokopia. PAX East is a dangerous place to go.
I want Cat Secretary. That is all.
I do too.
The moment that comes out, I am playing it.
Yes. Cat Secretary is very fun.
Also, Animal Kind came out.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Are we playing that tomorrow? Flair's,
I was gonna say, we gotta check with
Flair
Flair.
is unavailable. For most of the
no.
month.
Oh no.
Munchies. Ner. Is that supposed to be
Well-
nice?
We will miss you, Flair.
Okay.
Well, I hope you have fun. I hope it's a good visit.
Hi, Olaf.
You know, I really like it here.
Oh, we're also getting a museum.
The first 2 biomes.
Well, well, yes, but whatever. It's fine. There were so many requests on the Discord for a museum, like Animal Crossing and.
You mean
Stardew
like
and, like,
literally every other game in this
every-
genre?
Oh, hello,
What?
Raiders.
Ah. Oh, hi Doyle. Oh hi, it's Doyle. Welcome in, Raiders. I am doing material gathering. I'm trying to make my storage island. We're gonna check. You're not helpful. What were you up to? Dreamlight Valley. Where the hell am I? I have played through
Rift in Time.
Rift in Time. This is chicken stock. That is in process that will be used to make matzo ball soup. You know what? That wouldn't be the worst version of me ever, a sentient pot of bubbling soup.
That's
Nah,
almost as good
I play
as
video
Three Cats and a
games.
Cat's Coat.
And sometimes, well, I play video games and I cook, mostly games
Cook
involving
recipes
cats.
from video games.
For the most part. Look, I'm not saying I've unlocked the ability to make matzo ball soup in Wylde Flowers, but I am saying matzo ball soup is in Wylde Flowers. So, also it's Passover right now, so... yeah. Very interesting steam escaping the pot sounds. I'm waiting for Max to stop being... Max.
He's stuck.
Max?
He's stuck.
Max.
He's trying his darndest.
Oh my god, Max. Lorcana cards. Well, that also sounds like fun.
I have most of the Azurite C set.
Yeah, but that's your only set.
Is that what it's called? Azurite?
Yeah, it's Azurite
it's
C.
the pirate one.
Did
Yeah.
you even finish opening that one box I got you?
Yeah, that's been opened.
Okay. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
if we'd finished opening all of those.
We did. We finished opening all those a long time ago.
This is chicken stock. Yeah. I need to check on it, actually. Yeah, it could use a little bit more skimming. We started the stream off by putting together a chicken stock and making matzo balls from scratch. They are currently sitting in the fridge. This stock looks fantastic.
It smells amazing, so I'm excited.
In about... Yeah, there's schmaltz. Yeah, I found schmaltz. Which is rendered chicken fat. In about half an hour, we're going to be going back to finishing up making matzo ball soup. But while I wait, I play Dreamlight.
Yes, Archon has been trying to put together chests and tables for his storage island. And
Once
is working on his Rift in Time collection, and once he gets that all set up, he'll be going through all the recipes in Rift in Time.
So I have to go, and I go here and I go arepos con queso, and I have to figure out.
Without cheating, he can't look it up. He has to figure out what the recipe is. The in-game recipe. And then we put it to a vote. We put like 5 in a vote, and the Discord
Yeah,
decides what our
there's some
contrary
fun
cook.
stuff in here too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Arepas,
Rift
Bowsy,
has some really fun dishes.
coleslaw could be fun. If a
It's
little
clam juice, Mel.
Look, clam juice. Clam juice, Mel. Clam juice for your clamato. Crab melts. 1,000 needles takoyaki stick. But yeah, we're gonna probably before the end of April. I need like 5 more chests in order to finish off my Rift in Time ingredient storage, and then I just need to actually get ingredients.
And you mean the fish, right? When
What
you
did I say?
ingredients?
Yeah.
You said ingredients, but my brain in my spreadsheet world doesn't count fish as ingredients. It counts it as fish.
No,
So
they're ingredients.
every time you say ingredients, I'm like, I know they are, and I know it makes perfect sense, but my brain doesn't hear fish.
No,
when you
I'm
say
using
ingredients.
ingredients to mean
Anything that you can cook with.
vegetables, fruit, grains, pantry, herbs, seafood, protein, and fish. Anything that can go into the cooking pot. Yeah. But mostly at this point, I just think I need the stupid.
Oh, have you made the event recipes yet for the extravaganza?
No, I have not.
I mean,
I should do that.
Do you have eggs on you? You're growing the vegetable, I don't know.
Do
how
I
to say
need
it.
the
Vegetable.
vegetable? Do I need that?
I think there is. Hold on, let me pull up my spreadsheet.
I need.
Yeah, there's. Yeah, all 3 dishes are gonna require the spring vegetable.
Okay, so I need to grow the vegetable.
So you need. I mean, you have to grow them anyways to get your rabbits, but you'll
3,
need
4,
you'll need
5,
3 of them to do
6,
these dishes.
7.
More if in the off chance that you screw up one of the recipes. Though being rare event items, I will stop you before you use one accidentally.
Squirrel dinner.
Does that
I'm
include
going
nuts?
to need you to clarify. I'm gonna need you to clarify what you mean by squirrel dinner. Are you a squirrel? Are you eating squirrel? How did you
I guess
acquire
that's...
squirrel? Did you just go outside and hit it with a hammer?
That's where my brain went.
Okay.
But then Arkham was like, "Are you eating squirrel?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess that could mean that."
You're in my way. I'm planting eggs. I am Moana. We're probably gonna see Moana, like the character.
I mean, you have to have Moana unlocked to get Pocahontas.
No,
so...
I meant in Hawaii.
Oh, yes.
I need you out of the way. Can I go directly into...
Oh, they eat squirrel in Missouri?
They eat whatever the hell they can get their hands on in Missouri. No worries. Have fun doing your chores. Is that a thing people can do? Thanks again for the raid. I love making stock. It's quite fun. I like cooking in general. I had a fun little conversation.
So. You stream cooking twice a week, so...
Let's plant our eggs.
Vegetable.
Eggs. It's just vegetable.
I can't call them spring vegetables. I have to call them spring vegetable because it has egg in it. And it's capitalized.
That sounds like a you issue.
It is a me issue. I never denied that.
Okay. I'm planting eggs. I should probably look for the
The
blue
thing
eggs
is,
too.
that's a real easy way to lead to burnout.
Hmm?
And, like, detesting what you're doing.
Generally people who detest what they're doing aren't the most enjoyable to watch.
Right, yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
know
sure
some
there
people
are...
who despise the fact that they still have to play League of Legends after all these years. I mean, to be fair, they play League of Legends, so of course they detest it, but you know.
I mean, there are some people who can fake it, but I feel like the vast majority of people, you can kind of tell if their enjoyment is real. And,
There.
like, it makes it less enjoyable
Vegetables.
if they're not having fun.
This is where I was storing... There.
Again, some people literally live for watching other people suffer, so, I mean, you do you.
Some people are
Everybody, you do
convinced
you.
that they can just... If they just keep doing it long enough, they'll love it, or they'll learn to like it, or that it's worth it in the short term.
Yeah, some people are like, I'll do something I hate if it means I get paid for it. If it gets views, then that's up to you. I just know that, like, I could not.
Look,
like,
man,
if I'm
if
doing,
you want to
if I don't
sit there
enjoy
and
it,
do it for the
I would
vine,
not.
then...
Yeah, if I'm not enjoying it, I would not be able to force myself to sit down and do it. It would end up with, like, if I was a streamer and had to play a game I didn't like it would just lead to me consistently just canceling stream over and over again until I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something else now.
Yeah, that is a situation I've seen with League. Yeah, some people, like, they get popular for making a certain thing, and people will only
Yeah.
watch them play that thing, and after a decade of playing it, they hate it. Oh, I just leveled up. Hi, Sully. Congrats on your level, Sully.
I've seen it, like, not just with streamers, but like with let's players as well. Like, if
Hi, Moana.
Wow, you're a really good leader for the
creators who,
family.
like, got themselves stuck in this very narrow niche, either of a specific game or a very specific genre of games.
Yeah,
And
that's
anytime I try to
why
stray
I've
outside
always
of it,
been variety.
yeah, like, I would need it because I can't. As much as I love something, I can't do it repeatedly because I will tire myself out on it. Like, if I have to play it repeatedly over and over and over again, even when I don't want to, then I learn to hate it.
I'm
So,
kind of two
having
minds
variety is
there.
important.
Like, if you attract gigantic assholes, that probably says something about you, but also, if it's
Exactly.
your livelihood, it's kind of hard to kick out the people who allow that to be your livelihood.
It is. It's a tough situation in that case. But also, I mean, if you are attracting those people in the first place, then that has to say something about you, right?
So you're saying a community can inform on the streamer? Huh.
That's true. It can depend on the game you're playing too, not just you yourself, but
I think you can attract
certain games.
people despite the game you're playing, but
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying it might be a little
easier.
harder.
Yeah.
Because certain games, and this goes
Purple.
for any content, it could be books, it could be movies, whatever, but, like, certain games have very toxic communities, just kind
League
of
of Legends.
generally. And yeah, sometimes it's hard to not get those people. Yeah, I don't know. I have zero experience with streaming, so I really can't say much on it.
What do you mean? You've streamed every Saturday for years.
I don't stream though. I'm not in charge. All I'm doing is playing a game with some friends.
It's
Like-
really easy to be toxically positive.
Oh yeah, toxic positivity is absolutely a thing.
The only toxicity I want to see is System of a Down or Britney.
Well, that
That's
her song was
toxic.
Toxic, yeah, but still, I know. Isn't there a Pokemon called Toxis something? Hold on.
Toxicroak? There's a toxic.
Oh, there is
frog.
a Pokemon called Toxtricity.
Oh.
It's an
Is it a
electric
frog?
poison type.
No? Okay, what's the fucking frog then? I thought there was a
Tox-
poison.
Hold on.
Toxicroak? Or am I just making shit up?
I am looking it up. What is this thing?
Where you going, buddy?
Does this evolve from something? Toxel.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, it evolves.
Checking in.
Toxel.
Clearly.
I thought there was a frog that started with tox. Hold on.
I think I'm
Okay, there is a
good
toxic
on-
croak.
Yeah, I just need these damn blue flowers.
Croagunk is the unevolved form, and then it turns into Toxicroak.
I did
Okay, well,
remember
anyways.
its name.
Anyways, any of those would count.
I'm not brainwashed. I just like cats a lot. Nope, that's the wrong button. Double toil and trouble. Egg.
I got lots of kitty cuddles today because I was homesick and I
They
just
like to
spent
lie
most
on
of the day
top
in
of
bed.
you.
They do. I'm a cat bed. Aw. Yeah, they do have it. They know. They can tell. Even Toph, who is notorious for getting up and
You
running
have
away
moved
the
it tiny bit.
second I even think about possibly moving. Even she stuck around, even though I was like, I couldn't get comfortable, so I was like shifting around. She didn't leave. She knew.
I'm searching for eggs.
That's true too. If you have a fever, they're like, oh yes, please share that warmth.
I was gonna say,
You
I
are
thought I
cozy.
saw an egg over here.
You're cozier than usual.
Egg.
Egg.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I've got enough.
Doesn't anyone here know how to have fun?
Sticks and stones to make the chests. I just need the damn blue flowers. But I will need more.
Yeah, Toph was grooming Amy, and then when Amy had enough and hit her in the face, then she started licking my hand. She was like,
I was
"Oh,
not done
I
licking.
was not done."
What are the blue eggs even? Wait, do I need the? I think I need the blue eggs to make the vegetables.
Pretty sure you need both of the. You need the blue and the pink
And the pink comes off the bushes.
off the bushes. Yeah.
Does a blue spawn more often in the higher zones, or is that just me, like, imagining shit? Hi, Timon.
I had no idea how far I'd go.
I don't think it's
About
different. I
time
think
you
that's
showed
your
up.
imagination.
I'm just kidding.
According to the wiki, the wild spring egg is foraged in all biomes in the valley and will respawn every 30 minutes with a max of 10 eggs available throughout the valley at one time.
All right, I'm out of here. Good friends, good food, all this.
No, I'm not
reasoning
saying it
now is
doesn't
fun.
spawn in the other places. I'm just saying it feels like it
Yeah, no,
spawns more
I
often.
don't know. I think it's random. So every 30 minutes, an egg will spawn somewhere in the valley in a randomized location. So I don't think it's more frequent in the later runs. I actually think it would make more sense because they like to cater to newer players a lot. So I feel like it would make more sense to have it more frequent in the earlier zones.
And yet I definitely found a bunch in the Forgotten Lands.
I mean, it could be truly. I mean, it could be. It could. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that'll be that way today, and then tomorrow when you log in, you'll find more in your meadow than you do in your Forgotten Lands. I don't know.
I mean, the reason I'm saying is because it has been that way both days I've actually gone looking.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It's supposedly random,
But like,
and it would take 300
see
minutes to get
any-
all of them spawned back before they stop spawning again, because you can have 10 at a time. So.
Seems like they all spawned into Sunlit Plateau and the
Most of
Forgotten Lands.
mine. I'm trying to think back. I had a bunch in the forest. I had several in the forest. I had a bunch in the meadow. And then yeah, I think all the other biomes, if they had any, they had like one. So I think it is just random.
Okay.
I only went around and collected them one day though, so I don't really have a data set that's worth much at this point.
Oh, right.
only
I
have
should
one
check
day.
this. I forgot I had
Check.
this.
Oh, your flowers, yes.
Over here.
I got one.
Ice. It's better than nothing. Something. Oh, you also didn't have room to pick them all up.
I know.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm going to put stuff into storage.
Storage!
Most of this is flowers. And stones.
Well, you... Oh no, you didn't have... You had a raccoon with you, which is mining. I was gonna say, didn't you have a flower companion on you? But no, you did not.
I did for a little bit, but I put it
Ah,
away.
okay.
I
I gotta go through my crafting menu, because
one.
there's some stuff I haven't crafted yet.
I need to figure out... That's gonna mean I need to gather more, but... So I'm trying to finish up the flowers and... So let's scroll to flowers in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. That's exactly how many chests I made. F. That is not what I meant to duplicate. That is what I meant to duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I have... Okay, so I need white marsh milkweed. I need yellow bromeliad, yellow daisy, yellow nasturtium. Okay. So you go there. You... Oh, I'm one chest short? Weird. Thought I made 4 more. No. Nope, I need... Oh, because I wasn't...
Do you have spaces for the roses from
Oh,
beasts?
no. Now I do.
Are you getting 2 types of roses or just the red ones?
Just red.
Heads up, there is another type of rose that you will start getting from beast, I think after you get Cogsworth and Lumiere. Do you have them yet?
Okay, this can be the rose table then. I have Cogsworth and Lumiere, yeah, but
Okay. Because
it would be
there's...
under foraging, right? There's nothing else here.
So there are...
I mean, there's this, but that's, I'm assuming, a special event.
Yeah, there's red roses, and then there's also rainbow bouquets. Like roses. So just FYI,
Where
you might
are
want to just
they?
create a space for that. Maybe because I think you don't start getting them until you do a certain quest. I don't know if maybe it's just not showing up until you get that. I have no idea why it's not in the menu there, but you will
Do I?
eventually start to get those flowers. Just FYI. I just figured while you're doing all your base game flowers, you might want to know that. That's all.
Is there no way for me to, like, see what something is by mousing over it? Because these look like they're the same flower.
I think marsh milkweed has a blue, orange, orange and red, purple, and white. So it could... I know the white ones kind of look like a teal color, so I think those are both white. One of them might... Go down to the bees and look at what the blue one looks like. Because I think both of those are white.
Those look exactly the same.
Yeah, they do. I think the blue is a much more blue color, so I think... I mean, you could pick them both up and double check.
No, that's the blue.
Yeah, see,
Okay,
much more blue.
that's
yeah,
the
see, they're both
issue.
white.
That's why I was off. Okay, so you're going there. You're going there. Then we can put the roses there later.
And one day, maybe the bromeliads will change their footprint, and you can put them on the table.
I'm not holding my breath.
I don't know. Who knows? We're getting a quality of life update on Wednesday, so you never know what they might sneak into the update. Patch notes are not out yet. As soon as they are, I'll put them in the Discord channel,
There.
and you can look at them.
There. Yeah, but the quality of life is like, you can search now.
That's just the big thing. They always put in a bunch of stuff in the patch notes that they don't mention in any of the videos, and then they sometimes will also put stuff in that they don't even put in the patch notes. Like, they fixed this one fountain that you couldn't put on top of anything, so like if you couldn't put paths under it, you couldn't, and it had a ridiculous footprint, and they
What do you
fixed
mean
it.
I don't have any of those? You're pushing the wrong button, Archon.
But they fixed this fountain. Didn't tell anybody, even though it had been a huge ask for since the beginning of the game, because this is a fountain we got in 1.0 and has been not broken, but like it has had that issue ever since, and they fixed it and didn't even tell anybody. So you never know what they're gonna sneak into an update. Also, they fixed the Daisy's counter to have enough placement slots on it so you could actually put her register on top of it. And they also didn't mention that to anybody.
Why would they tell people?
I don't know
things?
what to think about the gallery. Like, I'm excited for anything new. I like when they try new things. Also, the museum has been like a huge asked for thing because like every other game like this has a museum. for
Vamp
collectibles.
can tell you my initial response to finding out about the museum.
Yeah, I think my only thing is like they're only putting the first 2 biomes in it to start, Which I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it'll just be a very gradual thing. I
You're
would
like,
like the Scott
whatever. Big, whatever. Not a big deal. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, like I am wondering why. Why not just give us the entire Dreamlight? I also am.
They're
No,
not
I
even
was
the
right. They're
X-Fac.
starting.
Literally
They're
just the plaza and the...
starting with just the plaza and meadow.
I thought there
I
was
don't
meadow and
know.
beach.
Oh, maybe it's meadow and beach. I don't remember. It's just 2 biomes to start. Um.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's to gauge
My
the user
friends, the
feedback. I
trolls,
don't
would
know
love
if it's to quality control it before they do more. I don't know if they're just trying. Shut up. I don't know if they're just trying to spread it out over a long period of time so it feels like a bigger edition than it is. I don't know the reason.
My thoughts exactly, Bewitch. That's
Yeah,
a choice.
I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I'll put it in my valley and I'll engage with it, but and I mean some of the stuff that you get from it, it looks kind of cute.
Is there anything
So
fun I can make with just hardwood?
I am tentatively excited about it, but also I'm like, please don't artificially like just draw it out to make it feel bigger than it is. Like, just why did you just give us the whole valley at once? I also hope that eventually it will be placeable in the DLC maps so that we can also get the collections for
I could
the
make
DLCs.
this.
But that'll be probably a ways away if they're gonna do that. Just like everything else, we couldn't place stalls in the DLC to start, and then they added that so that you could put like the gem stall and the flower stall and Moana's boat and all that stuff in the DLC maps. So I figure it'll come eventually.
Oh
But
yeah, let's just make a bunch of crates, signposts.
I mean, that was one of the routine duties. You had to craft crates one week.
Yeah, so they're definitely gonna
And I
do
was
it
like, do
again.
you know how many crates I have crafted to as I was decorating my bind? Like, I don't need more crates.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I kind of wonder if I just picked up some crates
Bountiful marigold baskets.
from my
Terrible.
from my biome if it would have counted. No, I probably would have had to craft them. I don't think it would just count if I picked them up. I have so many crates.
I'm just scrolling through here. I mean, that's not terrible. Oh, it's the
I
ad
do like
break.
that. Oh, back to soup.
Yep, we are gonna save this, sync it
Back to
up.
soup permanently, or just back to soup to do something and then come back to game?
It's gonna be soup the rest of the stream.
Okay. Well then, I go bye-bye.
Like I could stop you. Okay. Okay, I need to go get the pot. Beep, boop, boop, doop, boop. So we are just gonna... There's gotta be a quicker way of doing this. I just need to pull off enough stock to cook this in. Yeah, it's just a little scorched on the bottom. Hopefully this will cook it a little bit more and... Well, hopefully this will like loosen what's on the bottom a little bit more. But, yeah, shut up. I'm gonna stick you on a trivet back here. We're gonna strain the rest of that off later. We don't want it quite that high. More like 12. I'm gonna get my cutting board back now that I can. I needed to remove the cutting board to make room for shifting this over, but yeah, carrots. The carrots at the end of stock are quite tasty. So we're going to put a little bit of the parsley in there. We're going to put our carrots and our celery in. And I'm going to go grab the matzo ball mixture. I need to set my category back. Vamp has immediately gone to watch what the new teaser trailer is. And I need to restart music. Back to matzo ball soup. Back to food and drink. I said back to... OBS, you're really starting to annoy me on this. I have to like change the category twice before it recognizes the changed category. This is even a little bit wetter than I'm used to. We did buñuelos. I feel like I've done at least one or two things. Vamp, do you remember anything else? I know I've done buñuelos. We did something else the same day we did buñuelos, so... Oh, potato leek soup. Yeah, the buñuelos and potato leek soup were the same day. They're somewhere in the highlights. Buñuelos were good. I mean, they're fried cheese balls. What was I expecting? So the thing to remember if you're going to do that is and buñuelos and DDLV are from Encanto. And Encanto is a Colombian movie. So you just need to make Colombian buñuelos. Buñuelos generally are just like fritter. They're like a fritter donut. They vary drastically by region. But once I get the rest of those chests put together and get the ingredients stocked enough, we'll do another run of can Archon figure out what the in-game recipe for this is, and usually when I do that, we follow it up with a vote to make one of them. And I think this time I want to, like, have some of the... Is gray stuff in Rift in Time? No? Okay. Gray stuff is just a cookie and cream mousse. Oh, it's in base game? Shouldn't I have made it already then? Like, in-game? I was gonna say it would be fun to do some of the things that, like, don't have obvious... Like, this is what this dish is. A little bit more creativity, a little bit less, like, let's just cook the dish that exists. I gotta wash my hands off. You know what I didn't factor in here? When I said, no, we're done with Dreamlight Valley for the day, is, these matzo balls have to cook for about half an hour. These floaters. Okay, one last thing I want to do here. And this is why I held the chicken aside. Is I want to poach some chicken in here too. Dream Fizz. Remind me what the ingredients on that one are. Because my general thought on the dream fruit is that it's red dragon fruit. Which, frankly, doesn't have a ton of flavor to it. Sugarcane, wheat, snow cone, dream fruit. The wheat's kind of the ingredient that's weirding me out a little bit in there. If I was to make that the dream fruit, the wheat is kind of what would confuse me. Prickly pear would be another thing that's like guava might also work. Like I try to balance the visuals of the dream fruit, which are pretty, they look very, very much like they're supposed to be red dragon fruit with like actually having some flavor. Vegetarian, no, chicken schmaltz. Chicken schmaltz, that's redundant. Hey, Jackson. You can make them... You can make them vegetarian really easily. You can replace the schmaltz with olive oil, vegetable oil, just about any oil, honestly. Guys, stop talking about the size of my balls. Vamp, you've had my matzo ball soup enough to know that I probably err on the side of too big. So the soup is chicken stock, and then the matzo balls are matzo meal, egg, schmaltz, and seltzer, and salt, and parsley. And we made our own matzo meal because my fucking store did not have matzo meal. You want to know how you make matzo meal? Take matzo and you stick it in a food processor for like a minute. Like double the fucking price to sell you that. Because I don't think you're willing to take the 5 minutes. There is a quote about balls. I don't remember where it is either. I'll get that chicken mixed in, don't worry. Could you behave? Oh, I know exactly where my balls are, I just can't show stream. That's how you get banned. Are you just gonna go backwards through the quotes until you find it? Oh. Apparently you were going the wrong direction. Why'd you turn off? That's really not helpful. Dude, it's been like 2 times! And the last time was Buñuelos. Oh. When'd you fall over? Yes. Ball math. Okay. Hi, Dragon Girl. I don't have anything to drink in here. Where did I put... Oh, there you are. You know what? Fair. Fair. There is scalding broth right there. I do see that. You know what's probably less scalding? This stock back here. And are you clean enough? No. Stock. Probably not scalding hot. There's a reason to make my own stock. It's not that hard. You guys watched me do it. Sure, you can get a little squeamish about breaking down the chicken, that's fine, but it took me 5 minutes. And being able to like control what goes in. How you stick. Okay, I'm here. I'm just enjoying this stock. It's been like half an hour, just about. Nah, still needs longer. Honestly, that doesn't need that much longer. There's no, I mean, I guess there's chicken stock cooked into them, but otherwise there's no chicken, well, there's chicken schmaltz in it. You know what? Fine, chicken balls. Whatever. I would accept defeat, except there's one slight issue. I'm extremely stubborn. Pet. I was contemplating cutting up my pineapple and strawberries that I need for fruit this week. I don't ever really have a reason that I shouldn't. Besides that they'd be completely random. We're just gonna sit here and stare at my balls and watch them bubble away. They've got probably another 5 minutes and then we'll plate. And give Vamp some Jewish penicillin. If she's still sick after this, I get to call shenanigans. Because that's the way it works. I give you chicken stock, you're cured. No, they're mine. Can't have them. Vamp can have some, but... I don't know if I can... I mean, usually those are Benoit, but, you know. Or dog toys, or... Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought completely. It's currently outside of Benoit dog toys. That might be illegal. I'm not sure. I'm just staring at these and thinking, tasty. You know that, what's that event where people, like, hide their mushroom art randomly? I'm gonna do that, except it'll be containers of matzo ball soup, and whoever finds it gets to keep it. Wasn't there one year where Mel wanted to do that, and then I don't know what the hell happened with it, but one matzo ball, two matzo balls, three matzo balls, I mean, the biggest issue with drawing or painting mushrooms is making sure that they don't look like penises. It's always annoying when the timing doesn't work out. You gotta, like, make sure there's plausible deniability if you do them on Twitch, though. That's all I'm saying. Twitch is fine with the mushrooms, not the peen, so you gotta make sure... Like you needed my help to decide to draw veiny mushrooms. Good lord. Stop pretending. I just want to record for posterity. We are all being chased in our ball corner. That's an actual line that was spoken in this chat. Not by me either. Vamp? Vamp? Vamp, you hungry? I'm standing up. I'll be right back. I gotta make a delivery. I'm pretty sure you mean it was a great idea to sit here watching this with a cold. Yeah, I muted myself to eat, and then I forgot that I muted myself, and I was saying that my food's ready and I want to eat it, so I'm gonna send you somewhere, and then I'm gonna eat my food. And I'll be back tomorrow for Animal Kind Dreamlight. I haven't 100% decided. We're gonna go off to Angela Song Art, who is doing something. Mushrooms! A forest scene with mushrooms. With a dip pen. That seems on point. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'm gonna have matzo ball soup. Have a nice night.